Hello everybody, I am Rainbow Red Panda and this is Norton and it's Wednesday, so this is New Comic Book Day, so this is comic time. I am Rainbow Red Panda like I've already said, and this is what I picked up today at my local comic book store. I got A+X number 11, I got Avengers Arena number 14, I got Infinity, the Captain Marvel issue 15. I got the Uncanny X-Men number 11. I got the Secret Avengers number 8, which I think this cover looks really good, and if I remember right, the cliffhanger on the last issue, I don't know, I just think this issue is going to be really good on that one. I got the Injustice Gods Among Us number 8, which on the cover you have Superman and Lex Luthor. It seems that they're partners, or at least on the same team, so we'll see what's up with that. We have My Little Pony Friendship is Magic number 10, and both covers that my store had of this were really cool. I had to pick, and it was hard, but I picked that one. I got Max Brooks' The Extinction Parade number 2, with an advertisement for Uber Volume 1 on the back. I read Uber, and I would highly suggest you all go and pick out that volume if you haven't read it yet. If you have, then you might already have the issues, but if not, I suggest getting the trade because I really like Uber. You have Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles number 25, Uncanny Avengers number 11, Thanos Rising number 5, Superman number 23, we have the Trinity War, we have Justice League Part 6 of the Trinity War. This is issue number 23 of the Justice League, however. I'm kind of sad, I don't know, I think there's still a little bit more for them to do with that, but I don't know, I'm sad to see it go. I liked the Trinity War. I liked it more than Infinity. I liked Infinity more than I thought it would, but I like Trinity War better. Speaking of Infinity, we have New Avengers, issue number 9. It's part of Infinity. The thing I don't like about Infinity is just by looking at this, it's hard to tell what comic you have, whether you have New Avengers or Avengers. I mean, if you stare at it for a couple seconds, you can figure it out, but just glancing at it real fast, I'm like, I'm not quite sure what this comic is. I just don't like how all of the covers sort of look the same. I would have done that differently. We have Deadpool number 15. I'm very excited. I'm totally digging all things Deadpool. I'm really looking forward to the next Deadpool kills Deadpool, but until then, I will happily enjoy Deadpool number 15, for sure. It is part 1 of 5 of a 5-part series, obviously, so be sure to check out the next 5 issues of Deadpool if you haven't planned on doing so already. We have Young Avengers number 9, which has a very empty cover until you look down here. So, we'll see what's up with that. This one I will definitely be doing a review of for Following the Nerd. So, if you want to read my review on that, I will post a link on my Facebook and Twitter page once that is up. I have not written it yet, so there's nothing to post yet, but there will be. Probably by today or maybe tomorrow. And then, finally, we have, this is a children's comic, and it is the one that I'm most excited about. What does that say about me? We have Itty Bitty Hellboy. It is number 1 of 5. It is by Dark Horse, obviously. It is not a Mike Mignola comic, but it is based off of Hellboy. It is a children's version, and I don't know, I like it a lot. It makes me think of, like, if Hellboy was a cartoon, like, this is the cartoon it would be. I don't know, I love it. I'm gonna do a review of this one, too. I'll probably do, like, a video review of this, also. I don't know, I just really like it. And then, of course, on the back, you have something that's not a children's comic. It is Payday 2. A lot of people that I know have been playing that, haven't played it yet. Been told that I should, but I haven't yet. But I have been watching a lot of Breaking Bad, and apparently there are some similarities. So, speaking of Breaking Bad, Bryan Cranston, who plays Walter White, the meth cook, he is pretty much confirmed, but it's still in the rumor process, that he's going to be playing Lex Luthor in the upcoming Batman Superman movie. This goes along with the other major news of pretty much the entire world that Ben Affleck is going to be playing Batman. Now, the world sort of is divided on this. It's one of the most divided topics of the nerd world, and pretty much just of the world, really. besides like serious issues, but of non-serious issues, this is one of the topics that everybody is talking about. It's been, I think, a week now almost since they announced it, and it's just something that I always see everything. Like, it's always like Ben Affleck or Batfleck or, you know, something's going on with that. So my little opinion, I don't quite know how I feel about it exactly yet. I'm not the biggest fan of it, but I feel like, you know, they gave him the part, so I'm gonna give it a chance. I'm gonna go in an open mind. I'd feel a little bit better about it, except for the fact that I did read in one article that he sort of wants some control over the writing, and I don't know if that's a good idea. I don't know, I just feel like leave that to... I'm not gonna say he's not a professional, because he has written and directed a lot of good movies, but I don't know, Batman, I'm just like, you shouldn't be part of that. That's just, you know, let someone else do it, and you just act it out. You know, if you're as big of a Batman fan as people are making you out to be, then you should have no problem with just doing what you're told. But I don't know, we'll see. My biggest problem with it actually is that I don't like when actors do roles that sort of conflict each other. Like, he did Daredevil, which is a Marvel title, and now he is doing Batman, which is a DC title. I don't like it. It's the same thing with Ryan Reynolds. You had Green Lantern and then you had Deadpool. I'm just like, come on, pick a side. Like, it's okay to read, you know, many different companies of comics, but if you're gonna act and you're gonna take that role, I don't know, I just feel like you should just pick a side. Like, what if one day Marvel and DC, like, they don't unite, but they have like this grand thing, and then you have Daredevil versus Batman or something like that. And then you have Ben Affleck, who's done both of them. Like, that's just, I don't know. I think about a lot of things. And while that's something that I don't think would ever happen, like, I don't think you'll ever see a Daredevil versus Batman movie, but if you did, like, you have this guy who could play either one, and I don't know, I'm weird, and I'm sorry if that makes anybody angry that I'm saying any of that, but I don't like it. Plus, Daredevil wasn't that popular. Like, if you're gonna do a hero movie, do a good job, and if you don't, then I'm not saying to give up, but don't take on a bigger role. At least prove that you can do sort of a role that was equal of what you did. Daredevil was, I mean, it was a kind of a big deal at the time. It wasn't like super important. It definitely is not as big as the Batman franchise at all. So, I almost feel like Ben Affleck is sort of biting off more than he can chew, but we'll see. I believe the movie's supposed to come out next year or in 2015. But I don't know, we'll see. I'm gonna go into it with an open mind, but I don't know. I really hope he doesn't screw it up. I hope he proves people wrong, that he does an amazing job, but so many people are like, this is gonna be horrible, that some people I think are just not gonna go just because of that. So, another thing I don't like is that you have the guy that plays Superman, and then you have Ben Affleck. It's like totally the star level. I don't know, I'm like, get an equal star. It's not fair, because all of the attention is going to be taken off of everybody else in that movie and just put on Ben Affleck. And I don't know, I should just do a blog on what I feel about this, because it's just something I could talk about for a while, and I don't want to make a really long video. So, I'm done with that, but if you guys are interested in any more of my opinions, let me know in the comment section, and maybe I'll do, like, I don't know, Panda Talks Ben Affleck. I don't know, maybe I'll do something like with Batman and my thoughts, I don't know. But my countdown is back. I said I was going to bring it back, and I brought it back. So, it is 121 days until Anime Apocalypse. Now, if you guys don't know, which a lot of you might not, I'm going to be Anime Apocalypse. It is December 27th through the 29th. It is in Rockford, Illinois, if I remember correctly. I probably just said the wrong place, but I believe that is where it is. It is up north from me. I know that for sure. I will be with a couple of my two-panel peeps, and we will be doing lots of fun things. We will have like a live panel stream. We are planning giveaways. I am planning on having cupcakes and cookies and all sorts of baked goods that will either be given away, or I don't know, we might sell them for very, very cheap, or I don't know, just randomly come get food, I don't know. We're also going to have a panel, we're going to do some videos, it's just going to be all kinds of like random awesomeness. We're going to try and get Following the Nerd to do some stuff with us. We'll see how far that goes. So if any of you guys are in the vicinity, feel free to come out and visit us. Who knows, maybe the weather will get really bad and we'll all be snowed in some sort of convention center. Like, how crazy would that be? Like, be like a big lock-in with like a bunch of nerds and video game people and anime people, and it's a convention. I've never been to it yet, but just reading about it, it has a bunch of stuff. Like, it's not just like focused on comics or on this or on that. It has everything. There's like a tabletop section. There's lots of video game tournaments going on. They haven't announced the panels and a bunch of stuff like that yet, but there is like, basically, if you are into anything like nerdy, there is something that is going to be here for you. So I definitely recommend that you check it out. I'll post everything. I'll post their website and the information below so that you can check it out. And it is 121 days from today, so you still have a little bit of time if you're considering on going. It's also a smaller convention, so it's going to be cheaper to go to, and it's going to be, smaller crowd sizes and all of that. So, before you go to the bigger conventions, you can sort of get your feet wet in the smaller ones. Like, I don't know, it's just a win-win for everybody. So definitely go. Norton's going to be there, so that's going to be exciting. And then finally, my cupcakes for this week. Okay, so I'm gonna go out on a limb. I've been talking about Ben Affleck a lot. I will give the Littlest cupcake to Ben Affleck just in hopes that he at least does not butcher the role of Batman. Whether he does an amazing Academy Award winning performance, that is not something I am necessarily concerned about. I just don't want him to make me never want to see a Batman movie again. So I'm hoping that, by giving him some motivation of, I don't know, a cupcake. Not something you really want to give to somebody, but I don't know. I don't know. So he gets the Littlest cupcake for this week. The second smallest one, which is this one. These are lemon cupcakes, by the way, with cream cheese icing, something I will not be eating because I do not like cream cheese. But this one is going to go to a comic that I did not get today because I don't know if my shop just didn't carry it, what was going on, but it is called Larfleeze. So that is going to Larfleeze. And then we have the largest one, which is going to go to Itty Bitty Hellboy because I am super, super excited about it. So that is all that I have for you guys today. I will try and do a couple of reviews sometime this week and get them put up. But until then, I will see you guys next time. Bye!